Hello everybody and welcome back to more of the Pascal paper from the year 2002. We're on question number 9. A rectangle is divided into 4 smaller rectangles. Here we have it shown. The area of 3 of these rectangles are 6, 15, 25, so these aren't denoting side lengths. This smaller rectangle has an area of 6, then an area of 15, an area of 25. The area of the shaded rectangle, the one that doesn't have a number in it, is, and that's what we're asked to find out. Alright. Well, I don't know any of the side lengths, but I do know that side lengths help us to figure out areas of rectangles. So for example, I got a 6 here. What if one of the side lengths were 2 and one of them were 3? Then I would definitely know that this shaded rectangle has a side length of 2, and that might help me figure out its area. Okay, so how about we redraw this picture and maybe give the side lengths some names and see what we can work out. So we have a rectangle. We're not told it's a square or anything, even though the picture kind of looked like a square. Break it up here and here, I guess. 6, 15, and 25. Okay. So I have no idea what the side lengths for this smaller 6 rectangle are, so I'm just going to give them names. Right? If you need to use a value, but you don't have an actual value for it, give it a variable name. So we've got x and y. So I know that 6 is equal to x and y. That's what I'm doing, starting off with. But I can also tell, because we've got rectangles here, that we're also going to have y's here as well. So y is one of the side lengths of the shaded rectangle. And so I'm going to get y times something else, and hopefully I'll be able to work it out. Now, this 15, I know one of the side lengths is going to be x, but I don't know what the other one is, so I'm going to give that a name z. So 15 is going to be x times z. Okay. So I think from there you could work out the ratio of z to y. It's going to be the same as 15 over 6, so that's 5 to 2. But I don't know if we actually need that yet. Okay. Now bringing that z down here, we're going to have this rectangle whose area we know is 25. We know it has a side length of z. Why don't we give that side length a name w? That w is going to carry through. And by our definition, 25 is going to be wz. And wouldn't you know it, now we've labeled all the side lengths for this shaded rectangle, the one that we want. So the shaded rectangle is going to be w times y. Okay. So now, is there any way we can work this out? Well, I want a w times y. I've got a w here, and I've got a y over here, and those are really the only ones we have. So if I wanted w times y, or actually I'm going to write it as y times w, I could try and solve for some ratios, but I could also just write xy times wz. Then I've got my yw right there. But I have this pesky extra x and z. But I know that this is 6 times 25. So if only there were a way to cancel out this x and this z. But there is. We know 15 is x times z. So divide through by 15. Okay. So 6 times 25, that's 150. Divided by 15, we're going to get 10. So 10 should be our answer here. So 10 is the area of the shaded region, and we didn't even need to figure out a side length. We just assigned them names, x, y, z, and then w. And wouldn't you know it, 10 is one of the answers, so I guess we're probably on the right track here. It's E. Now, if you wanted to do it by actually working out some of these things, I believe x will be 3, y will be 2, z will be 5, and w will also be 5. So it turns out that the big 25 one happens to be a square. I'm pretty sure those are the only numbers that will do this. Let me just think, what if I had 6 and a 1? No, I guess other numbers could work. So we didn't actually. We could have just guessed at what x would be and work out the other ones from there. But let's see. So x was 6, and y would be 1, and z would be 15, and w would be 25 over 15, which is 5 over 3, and yw would be 5 over 3. Have I done something? Oh, no, sorry. Y is 6 in this case, and x is 1. Silly me. Then that'll still be 10. So it actually there aren't specific values that you can get. Really, just any x will give you some y, and then a z, and then a w that makes this all work. But it'll always ultimately still just be 10. Good to know. Alright, so the answer E for question number 9. And we're going to move on to question number 10, which is the last one in part A. And we'll deal with that in the next video. Thank you guys for watching.